Welcome back everyone, my name is Korea. This is some more Hearts of Iron 4 Together for Victory, playing as Japan, and we are indeed at war with Tibet and the Dutch East Indies. It's a strange war, to be sure. It's also part of the fact that we are, well, not at war with the Allies, whereas Germany is, but Germany and Italy are actually pushing quite well into southern Africa. It is simply the fact that the Soviets have not been beaten yet, but that the French were separate and were pieced out before anything else happened, really. Also, there's that strange thing where the the Greeks are in the Axis as well. Ooh. We are actually raiding some convoys as well. We do have a superb fleet going around. So hopefully these guys are indeed pushing, which they should be. These guys are too. Let's see. How are you? That is not them. This is them. Let's go. We actually have some dockyards available. We only have 2 available, but still, it's 2 dockyards. We're building light and heavy cruisers. Let's get them 1 battleship. Because why not? Have some fire support. How far along are the Dutch East Indies? Quite far actually. 61% after 50% of the victory points. 5, 6, 7. This is not 8. That one was not yet part of it, so. Makassar is worth quite a few points as well, though. Australia is still a part of the Allies, of course. They are at war with the Germans. It might soon be time to join in the war. Of course, Siam is our puppet, which is quite useful for us as well. The Philippines are also in the war, so it's basically this entire area can be cleaned up fairly soon. I am trying to take more land away from them, though. We do have control of Makassar. That brings us to 77% of capitulation. Do they really still have that many points? Oh wow, Hollandia is worth a point. I did not know that. I'm just trying to rush down the entirety of Sulawesi now. Oh no, we lost 2 aircraft. Where are you guys all going actually now? Okay, towards that front line. Well, as long as it's not these 2, then it's fine. A new naval offensive straight into Balikpapan. Here we go, just prepare, and when you're ready, just engage it. I don't mind right now. We are still building garrison unit. No, these are regular infantry units. Maybe I should just join the war against the Soviets at some point. We have our tank divisions done. There's our naval innovations. Strike the USA. Gets conquer goal against the USA. Well, I don't want that right now. Where was that? Naval innovations over here. Okay. Super heavy only needs advanced. Oh, okay. Let's go with advanced weapons. Destroyer models, submarine models, naval doctrine, rocketry. We do have a goal against the UK. And we do, of course, still have Hong Kong as well to take if we go to war with them. I do like how they are preparing, even though the troops are not in position yet. That is actually extremely useful. I don't think that we have patrols in all those regions, though. And we would need some patrols in some more regions. But to be fair, it's not like we need these guys to escort convoys in this region anymore. So you guys can get to action over there. Look at all that green area. It's all the control we have, and it's quite sizable. Oh, the UK still controls Ceylon itself. Is this now going to activate tomorrow? I would hope so. Yeah, it is activated. Let's take the rest of Sulawesi as much as possible. We have our upgraded landing craft, and Trotsky survives the assassination attempt on his life. It is 1940, so why not get better cruisers? Improved computing machine coming up, better mortars coming up. It's a slightly different game than the one again we're playing as Italy. Also, that one is a little bit further ahead. It's also dominating. It's not the hardest thing to do, apparently. The Empire of Vietnam is part of that war. Yeah, that's true. So is Vichy France, so this is literally the front line. How is that one? We lack sufficient intel in the Arafura Sea. And no thank you, not right now. The Arafura... Wait, what? This region, but we're not even going through that region. Let's see what the issue is then. Apparently we need to do that then. Now they should go ahead. They are indeed already on their way. Good, we are on Borneo. I think this is... I don't remember. I think it's Borneo. I think if we take Hollandia, we are going to be there. They must have some points somewhere, though. Ooh, mechanized infantry, though. That could also be very fun to play around with. But let's look. 1940, we should really upgrade our air units. Even though I believe that... yeah... could have gotten a boost there. So we have that. Let's do the radio, because that reinforce rate might actually be useful in the future war. That we might still do. Actually, take that port instead. Vichy France has capitulated. That is not good. The anti-Soviet pact. We will stand against it. We will stand by Germany. Question is, do they have troops in this port or not, or can we just roll in? It seems that we can just roll in. They will arrive in a few hours. That should be the total collapse of the Dutch East Indies. It is almost the collapse of the Dutch East Indies. Apparently they still have victory points somewhere. God knows where they do. Maybe the naval bases count as victory points, though. That's not nice. It is a possibility, but...
완료!
We should control everything, every point really.
내려요!
Controls 21% of its victory points. No, just a naval base, just a naval base. It's so weird. Maybe they also need to have a minimum amount of land occupied as well. That is a possibility.
준비 요!
We have better tanks. Let's see, it is 1939. Let's not yet go down that path. Also not there yet. Let's just do encryption. And indeed upgrade our tanks to light tanks too, and also upgrade them. Let's get everything upgraded on them. It's gonna require more steel. Also we're building more naval dockyards, but also more factories as well. Steel we are still lacking quite a bit. We're taking everything we can from Nanchukuo. I could take everything I can from China. It's only 29, but they're also sending to the Siamese Empire. Interestingly enough. Yeah, most of the steel's in the US. There we go, they have capitulated. It means I can't just delete all your orders because that's the end of this war. And I will take all the states of Tibet and all the states of Dutch East Indies. Oh, hang on, reset it, reset it. No, I cannot. Crap. Because I shouldn't have taken Tibet for myself, but for China. And now it's simply a part of me. Well, I can fix that slightly. Just going to myself, manage occupied territories, and just release Tibet as a nation, release as a puppet. There, the Tibetan Empire. Why we fight? Really? You're still going down in liberty? Nah, it's fine. Yeah, we are currently not even at war. But going to war with the Allies requires plans, and a lot of plans. But the question is, do we only want to go to war with the Allies, or also with the... That is true, I can add you just to this army force. I could perhaps force quite a bit out of the Soviet lines, but... Yeah, we can defeat the Soviets before the Allies. This is a thing. Okay, first off you need to set up a line like... Not like this. Something like this. That will take everything, which is perfectly fine. You guys are over here. Where are you guys? You guys are still over here for some reason. Right, because we were planning to go against the Allies first. I think we should go against the Russians. Okay, your line, does it seriously extend? No, it doesn't. You will go to there. Means you guys will get a line starting... Cancel all your orders. Something like this. With an offensive simply like this. And you will also delete all your orders and get yourself a front line. Something like... hang on, yeah, that's true. If I want to line against Mongolia, I actually have to put it on Mongolia itself. There we go. And then can you drive... no. Just drive through the entirety of Mongolia, apparently. Their cavalry is going after Xinjiang, which is a part of the Comintern. Okay, so that leaves us with our marines that we could use as well. There's nothing necessary over here, but I will put them on that part of the front line and just push. This way. Okay, I think we need to set all of these ready. Okay, these are all now going for the offense. And this is also a thing. I need to... The island garrison needs to be expanded towards the entirety of Indonesia. And now they only need 9 more divisions. That is actually impressive. Oh, okay, yeah, we're sending... No, don't want that anymore. Train only 9 more of these. Drop them here, you get added to that one, and I'll give you priority just so they're done faster. So we have our garrisons in position a lot faster. Okay, now we have to wait for all of our units to get ready. We do seem to have a few too many in China, yeah. Okay, they need 20 more divisions. Oops. I was looking at the wrong one. Blue. There we go. And yeah, you guys have about 33 too many divisions, apparently. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna cancel that line for now. So I have 33 too many. Wow. What am I gonna do with you guys? Actually, that means I'm not gonna train all of these. I'm just gonna take... select half and half. Add a few more. That gives them 72 exactly as they need. Gets China some time to reorganize as well. And I guess then we need to start training more regular troops. Now we currently are at a combat width of 25. And I did make a comment on this on a chat recently, is that people always focus on get a combat width of 20, because the most combats are done in a width of 80, which means if you have 20, that's the easiest amount. Usually in a regular situation you'll go 7 infantry and 2 artillery, which makes exactly 20. You can add 1 more infantry if you have a field marshal that has the offensive doctrine, which reduces your combat width by 10%, which means that you go to 22, but it gets reduced by 10% back down to 20, rounded up, obviously. Now, a combat is going to be roughly at 40 width, which means at 80 width, which means that going for a division that actually goes up to 40 combat width also works quite well, and it gives you a lot more punching power in a single division, and that makes your general stronger, because a general can only have 24 divisions. But if one division is as powerful as 2 that you had before, your general becomes twice as strong, on average at least. Now, what I do want, if we want to go against the Soviet Union, would preferably be to get some anti-tank. Now, the thing is, I do not believe I have researched this yet. No, and that is fast research, but we would need... Holy crap, I've not even done any artillery research. Huh. Only now I realize this. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. We are very far down our grand battle plan at the very least, but wow, we have not done any artillery research. That is going to have to be rectified next time. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I'll see you guys later.